Hey everybody, it's Kim Hawk, and I'm known as YouTube's fairy godmother of real estate. I'm here in the Near Disney YouTube studio. And today, what we want to talk a little bit about is, have you ever wondered where Olympians might live? You know, we just came off of the Olympics, and I think some people are having some withdrawal. But anyway, that's what the show is going to be about. Where do the Olympians live? You'll be surprised. It's not far right here from our studio. Well, I'm interested to know where you guys might be watching from. I know we have several people that watch from outside of the state of Florida because they're thinking about moving to that 25-mile radius around Cinderella's castle. And of course, Clermont. Clermont is the location where the Olympians are training and winning the world's fastest man on the planet right now, Noah Lyles, lives there. If you got to see any of the track and field events, obviously you probably will know that name, Noah Lyles. And, you know, Shakiri is from there as well. I noticed that our town, the town celebration, the town that Disney built, there was a Tide commercial that was filmed at our Celebration High School. And Noah Lyles was able to just drove over because we're so close. And he and, I'm sorry, somebody is sending a little note to me. But anyway, I just wanted to say hello, everybody. And yes, so anyway, we are going to be showing you a video that we did on Clermont. And it talks a little bit about why is it called the Choice of Champions, the Choice of Champions. Well, sit back and relax. And I will be back at the end of this video, but we hope you enjoy it. And then I'll give you a little bit more information too about Olympus, Orlando, and all that great stuff. Here we go. So we've heard that a third of the Disney cast members prefer to live in Lake County. And I heard that because my husband, who is still a Disney cast member for over 30 years, got that information, as well as my goddaughter, Chelsea. Her grandmother lives out in Clermont as well. So we can't wait to show you everything that this area has to offer. Stay tuned as we start to give you more information on Clermont.
The Choice for Champions. That's what Clermont is known as because it brings in some of the most world-renowned athletes because of the great training opportunities that are here. From the great weather to the outdoor opportunities with hiking, biking, all the trailheads, the lakes, and then also the National Training Center. They've got a great team out there that's ready to take care of you and your active lifestyle. One of the things this area is known for are these beautiful lakes. There's an entire chain of lakes out here with homes on it. And you also have the opportunity for public access where you can bring your boat out, have a family day. You can come out and be super active. It's just an awesome area to come out and enjoy the day. Waterfront Park, where we're at right now, is a spot where a lot of people come out to do their morning walks or their evening walks. It is a huge trail that wraps around the entire lake that you're able to come out and enjoy. There's also playgrounds, bathrooms, there's tons of amenities that are along this. They also do 5Ks and cycling. Cycling is a huge thing out here in Clermont.
We're here at Lake Louisa, which is a state park just south of Clermont. Here you'll find over 7 miles of biking trails and over 20 miles of hiking trails. They even have a thing called the Wanderlust Club, where you can pay a $1 lifetime annual fee and be able to come in and kayak and bicycle and hike and even get 2 horseback rides a year. You can even rent cabins here. They have 2-bedroom, 2-bath cabins that, from what we've seen recently, run about $120 a night with a 2-night minimum. So as you look at the rolling hills that you find up in this part of Florida, you'll find a lot of Olympic athletes actually do their training in this area. So if you're looking for a great place to live, great place to work, and if you're an outdoorsy kind of person, Clermont is the place to be.
Did you realize that if you look at a map and you look at this new coast-to-coast bike trail, which is 250 miles from one coast to the other of Florida, that you're going to be able to bike 250 miles, but there is a midpoint, and it's called Meet Me in the Middle Park, and that's going to be in Clermont as well. They're in the process of creating that now, but there's over 23 parks. You're going to be able to get outside, enjoy the weather. I'm looking at an area that I could even perceive that it looks like Virginia to me, Michigan. It's really a spectacular gem. I can see why the Disney cast members want to live here.
On the shores of Lake Mineola near downtown, you will find the Historic Village Museum that showcases many of the city's oldest houses and buildings, including the original train depot. This is also the home of the Quonset Hut World War II Museum, where you will find military veterans volunteering their time and stories.
Clermont was founded in 1884 and incorporated in 1912. In 1922, a developer by the name of Edward Dinslow came out and bought 1,000 acres to turn into orange groves. This is how Clermont came to be known for its citrus. In the 1950s, the Citrus Tower was erected so that people could go up and get a bird's eye view of all of those orange groves and the land that encompassed what is now known as Clermont. In the 1980s, unfortunately, there was a horrible freeze here in Florida that actually killed majority of the orange groves, which led into the development of all these beautiful homes that are out here now. If you're looking for that hometown feel, that small town charm, nothing beats downtown Clermont. Between the farmers market, the historic village, the locally owned shops, restaurants, and bars, you don't want to miss out on this awesome area. So one of the great things about being right here in the Clermont area is they put on some fantastic events throughout the year, between their fall festival, their Christmas events, their live music on the weekends. You don't want to miss out. They put on some great stuff.
While driving to Clermont, you will notice that Clermont's really unique to Central Florida. The area has rolling hills that provide beautiful views to the Clermont chain of lakes. The lakes are also a favorite spot for family events and swimming. Sandy beaches, children's playgrounds, beach volleyball, bike paths, and other outdoor activities can be found on the shores of Lake Mineola.
So in Clermont, you're going to find rolling hills, you're going to find lakes, you're going to find bike paths. But one of the gems that's really kind of difficult to find, but if you can look it up, it's called Southern Hill Farms. And this is an area that typically around 11 to 4, you can get through these gates and you're going to find a sunflower field. You're going to be able to pick blueberries, strawberries, peaches by the pound, and you pay for it there. They've got a lot of stuff for the families, and so it's very unusual. It's really quite a blessing. You can feel like you're on God's acreage right here in Clermont, Florida.
So currently, if you want to get from Disney to Clermont, it's going to take you upwards of 40 minutes or so. But we're standing here on a construction site that's going to basically take that time and cut it in half. So this is Schofield Road. It's going to run all the way from 27 down into Horizons West. And so it will connect 429 to 27, and it's going to basically shave off half of the time that it takes today for you to get from Clermont to Walt Disney World or Walt Disney World to Clermont.
And right behind me is called the Clermont Brewing Company. And let's not forget, they had the Lake Ridge wine area right here in Clermont as well. And not far from this area, the Serenoa Lakes. Wonderful brand new homes are being built out there. As a matter of fact, let's take a second and check it out.
The newest development in the Clermont area is Wellness Way, which encompasses over 15,000 acres. The first major project in Wellness Way is called Olympus, a 243-acre master plan community that combines sports, wellness, entertainment, and over 1,000 residential homes with a town center. Clermont combines history and new communities. So we're in for a big treat. We're standing here in front of the Donut King. Now, this is my first time actually being here, but I've had Donut King many times. You'll be amazed at the different donuts that they have here. Also being located in Mineola, when we spoke with Pat Kelly, the mayor of Mineola, he said at one time Donut King had more employees than he had for the entire town of Mineola.
And as far as you Iron Man and Iron Women fans, not too far from here is Mineola, and that is a real gem. They actually have one of the highest peaks in Florida. It's called Sugarloaf Mountain. And we did an interview with the mayor, Pat Kelly, and there's some resemblance to John Dutton with Yellowstone. So please be sure to subscribe and like to our Near Disney YouTube channel. Check out that interview and see how Yellowstone connects to Mineola.
Clermont has become quite the bustling community. It's the ideal place to either settle down with your family or even if you're ready to retire. You can either find that new construction home that you're looking for, that big piece of land that you can maybe have some animals on, or you can pick an established neighborhood that already has some beautiful homes within it. So if you're ready to look for that great spot for you, that perfect home, be sure to reach out.
Make sure that you subscribe and like so that we can continue to give you up-to-date information on all things that are going around the 25-mile radius of Cinderella's Castle, because this is truly a magical place to live.
So anyway, that's a little bit of a recap on a video we did on Clermont plus Mineola about a year ago, a couple of updates. It looks like Schofield Road is now finished because now it's so much easier to get to the Disney parks. But a couple of things that I wanted to point out so everybody else can enjoy this as well. On Netflix, as of July 2nd, so it's already out there, I've watched it myself, there is a Netflix sports series out called Sprint, the world's fastest runners. And so obviously you're going to have Noah Lyles, you're going to have Shaqiri on there. And I thought it was really fascinating. But how fun is it to know that just not very far away from Walt Disney World, you have this place that has really secured. Give me 1 second because I want to show you if I can pull that up here. Well, anyway, I wanted to show to you. Oh, here we go. So this is Noah Noah Lyles. He does train. There's a place called Olympus that is in Clermont. And Olympus is 243 acres. It's a master plan. There's also a location where people can be buying homes. And you don't have to be an Olympic athlete if you don't want to be. Actually, a lot of people like living in this part of Central Florida because that Clermont and Mineola section of Florida, especially Mineola, which is adjacent to, has the highest peak because, we don't have mountains here, but it will be good for you to train in Mineola. But the Olympus area, they have a sports campus, they have trail systems, they have a resort hotel, amphitheater, entertainment, town center. And so isn't it awesome to have something available to us like that? I was showing a video. I think I had talked about the Tide commercial. Let me see if I can pull that up for you too. In Celebration, it was kind of fun. We knew that Carl Lewis and we knew that Noah Lyles, they were in town a couple months ago. We were trying to figure out what it was. And Dr. Rose, who's our assistant principal at the K-8 school, did showcase that they were using our school in order to do a video. So they were using some of the cafeteria space and everything. And they did this really cute video that is here. So you never know what you're going to find when you are around Celebration. There's a lot of people that have been inspired by the Olympians as well, getting out there, getting some good exercise, getting fresh air. And I wanted to give a shout out to actually Shellhart and Stefan, because this was posted on their Facebook. And what they were talking about, they were doing those trails from when you were going up towards Mineola and you did Clermont. So I want to say, gosh, it was almost 40 miles of them biking. So shout out to those wonderful friends of mine, that Shell and Stefan. All right. So I'm seeing a lot of people say hello, but I'm not seeing any questions in particular. But what I would like to share with everyone is please don't miss on our Wednesday night shows. My Realtor Dream Team does something where it almost feels like Brady Bunch cubes, where they are talking about what's going on in the 25-mile radius around Cinderella Castle. Great place for you to be able to meet a lot of the realtors that know their stuff, that know everything from Orlando to Winter Garden, to Clermont, to Celebration, to Disney Golden Oak, to St. Cloud. I mean, there's just so much. And we have over 600 videos. So if you haven't subscribed and liked, please go to the Near Disney YouTube channel, smash that button, subscribe and like it. We would love to have you. And please, once again, we said if you have any questions or if you're looking for a video that we haven't created yet, please let me know, because our YouTube producer, G. Bellavati, he's very good about getting stuff packaged for us so that we can make everybody else really familiar. Hey, Chris Dildy. Oh, hey, how you doing? So good to see that you're watching too. All right. If no other questions, I'm going to sign off. I will be singing at Illuminate Church tomorrow. I think 9 a.m. and 11 a.m. if you guys are around and want to come out. That's right off of the 429. It's the exit for Reunion. And otherwise, I'll see those of you that like to watch the Monday show which is dedicated on the town that Disney built called Celebration. And I'm not seeing any questions. So anyway, hope you guys let me know next time, what are you watching? Because the Olympics aren't available for us right now. What's going on with everybody? And hopefully the kids are back in school are enjoying their teachers, and a big shout out to those teachers as well. Okay, please let us know if you want to go to www.celebrationhomesales.com. If you ever need a website that you like looking at what properties are available anywhere in that 25-mile radius around Cinderella Castle, that's where you want to look. And then there's my telephone number, 407-808-9845, 407-808-9845. We love to be your realtors of choice. We're here to help you in any way. All right, guys. God bless. Thank you.